for today's video, we're going to be testing out new Wet n Wild makeup. So without further ado, let's get started. Secure my hair back so it won't be on my way. Okay, so I will start out with this primer. And it's the yellow one, the correct one. I wanted to get the pink one, but I don't know why I got this one. But I'll go ahead and try it. And it says it brightens crystal-like skin with vitamin C. Okay, but first I'll do some lip balm. And this is the one I'm using. I got it in my BoxyCharm for my January BoxyCharm. Just like that. So I already moisturized. Okay, so this is how the primer looks like. It has like a little tint to it. Okay, and I use way too much. It's very, very smooth. Let me drag it down my neck because I use too much. Hopefully it can correct some of these dark circles that I have. Not sure. But it is very smooth. It doesn't cover my pores. It doesn't minimize my pores or nothing like that. But I'll add some more to see if that helps. It does give you a luminous. So now for foundation, I got 2 shades. I didn't know which shade was I going to be. I think I'm gonna use medium tan. If not, I'll add a little bit of this one. And this is medium tan. It's a tint skin, tinted hydration, oil free, non-grass. So it's like a tinted moisturizer kind of reminds me of the e.l.f. moisturizer. And this is how it looks like. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a little too dark, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the tan medium deep, the lighter one. So this is tan medium deep, and this is medium deep. You can see like a big difference of shades. So I picked up a new sponge, and I'm going to be using the Eco Tools Crystal Perfect Blender. And this is how it looks like. It comes in here. And so this is how it looks like. It is very, very bouncy. So I'm going to go ahead and pounce that in my face. I added it to the beauty blender, to the sponge. I don't know why I did that, but I did. But it's still giving me good coverage. It's like a light to medium coverage. I think the color match is really good. And I just needed, so like I said, I only used 2 pumps. And I think one of each shade. I think 2 pumps is really good. I think you could also build it up. I'm just gonna add like half or like a little bit of each to see if we can build it. I think that was too much. just so we can see if we can build it. Now I'm gonna add it to my face. Sponge is really good. I really like it. So you could definitely build it up. It has a very luminous feel to it. So I'm definitely gonna have to set it. And I have a little bit in the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna add it. Like I mentioned to you guys, I like to use it under my eyes and in my all over my face because it kind of acts like a corrector for me. So that's why I use it. And then I drag it down my neck so it won't be two different colors. Yeah. This foundation is very luminous. Okay, and for concealer, I'm going to be using the new Wet n Wild concealer in Incognito. Mega Last Incognito. I think that's what he said. And I will be using the shade Medium Gold. And I picked up all this stuff at Target. I tried Wet n Wild's concealer, the other concealer, the original concealer, and I really didn't like it. So, but this one seems really good just by applying it. The shade is really good. I don't think it's too light how I usually wear it, but I think it's a good shade. Yep. It's a light to medium coverage concealer. I'm gonna see if I can build it up. Like I let this side chill for a little bit. It gave me a little bit more coverage than this side. So I left it on for like a minute. Now I'm gonna blend it. Yeah, I think you should leave it on for a little bit and you'll get a better coverage than if you go on and blend it right away like I did. I think it's a great combo, both of them. Okay, now for setting, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Mine says Alvita, sorry. And I'll be setting my face again with the, I really enjoy the sponge as well. So I'm gonna grab pointy side. I really enjoy this setting powder as well. It kind of like makes your under eye look so smooth. And I have the shade Banana. And I tap it behind my hand just like that, just to get rid of like any excess powder that I have. So I'm gonna set my whole face with this powder. I like to look luminous, but after like a couple of like hours with I find with every foundation, you tend to look dewy, like extremely dewy again, like within like 4 hours of having the foundation on. So I just rather set right now than look extra dewy, extra dewy later. I think it's a great powder. You can still see some luminous under the powder, but we're good. And for eyebrows, I'll be using the retractable brow pencil. That it's not new, but it's new for me. I've never tried it. And it comes with they have this one and another one, the more precise pencil, but I prefer this one. I preferred this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw like a very natural eyebrow this time. My last video I went too dark and I wasn't so happy with my eyebrow, how it turned out. So I'm going to try and do it as natural as I can. Just like that. This is exactly how I like it. It's a good pencil. You can't be very precise with this one, but I had a sneeze. You can be really precise with this one, but I mean, if you're not gonna go ahead and fill in your eyebrows, like if you're just gonna like, how do you say, touch them up, you don't need to be very precise, in my opinion. You can just use this and it'll work. And these Wet n Wild products are really affordable, so, and really good. When it comes to e.l.f. and Wet n Wild, their products are like extremely affordable, and they're good. Like, they have really good qualities. Like, their products are really good quality. And they're affordable, which is good. When I first started doing my makeup, I remember gravitating towards e.l.f. and Wet n Wild because at the time that's what I could afford. And not only that, like, you want to try makeup, but you don't want to go and spend, like, I went to Sephora when I first wanted to do my makeup, and I spent over $600 on makeup, and I didn't even know what I was buying because I didn't even know about makeup. So all of that just, I don't know, I didn't even end up using it all, and some of it went and got lost and stuff like that. So, you know, this is affordable, and you can start off. If you want to start with makeup, for sure recommend Wet n Wild and e.l.f. products. So now for eyeshadow, I'm going to move on to eyeshadow. I didn't want to use my BoxyCharm brush set that they sent me for Valentine's Day. This was the main thing on the box that you can say was for Valentine's. And I don't want to use them, but I'm gonna use them in this video, just for the sake of this video. I couldn't wait to use them, so I was like, I'm gonna use them. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be taking in the new Wet n Wild color icon palettes. And again, this reminds me so much of the new. So they remind me so much of, oops, there wouldn't be a video of these e.l.f. bite-sized eyeshadow palettes, mini palettes. The difference is that e.l.f. has 4 and Wet n Wild has 5. And I think Wet n Wild is cheaper than e.l.f. And from what I could remember, e.l.f. Wet n Wild palettes are really pigmented, so that's a good one, right? So this is the Sundays palette, and they have like 5 other ones. Here, I usually never swatch for you guys, but I'll swatch. I'm gonna swatch the shimmers. Those are the 3. And I'll swatch the 2 matte ones. And this is what they look like. It's really cute. So I'll start off with this shade. I don't think they have shades. It was just 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll be using 4, I would say. It says 1, 2, 3, 4 on the back. Where is it? I don't know if you can see it. So I'll be going in with 4. Oh, it has a lot of kickback. But I mean, like I mentioned, it can be like the most expensive eyeshadow and it will still have some kickback, you know? So it doesn't amaze me. So then I'll get a fluffier brush and I'll blend that out with no product in it. And I'll just blend it on the sides. It's a really cute shadow. It's blending really good. These brushes are soft, but they're too stiff. And I just took that shade all over my lid. Just like that. And then I'll go in with a little bit of 3. And I'll kind of add it on top of that color. But I'm not taking it too up. And again, this brush has no product, but it did pick up some of the shadow from the bottom. Just like that. Oh, that's really cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it to the other eye. Kind of reminds me of the look I did for Valentine's, but it was a little bit of of burgundy, I would say. This is a little bit of like orange. The shade is very. So now I'll grab this shade here again and put it on my lid, which is 3. How it says on the palette, on the back, it says that it's 3. 1 through 4. I'm gonna add a little to this side. Pop, make that color pop a little bit more. I was gonna go for a more subtle look. I mean, I don't think this is that bad. But looking at these colors in this palette makes you want to play with them. Boy, it made me want to play with them. Just like that. And you only get 2 mattes in this. And they're very alike once they get blended together. They're very alike. It's okay. So then I'll be grabbing another. Oh, this is a really cute brush. You see. I'll be grabbing this brush. And I will be taking, I don't know if I should do this or more like, this has shimmer in it. Glitter in it. I'm gonna go in with this one first on my inner corner, see how that looks. And if I want something more intense, I'll go ahead and add the other one. You always want to start like with a little bit. Or with something more subtle, just so you won't think like, oh, I messed up my whole makeup look. Yeah, so I want some glitter. Just like that. Okay, and then for mascara, you know what? I'm gonna go in with my lower lash line first. I have an angled brush, but I have this angled brush that came with the set. But I used this for the lower lash line, brush like this, and it doesn't work for the lower lash line. But this one's a little bit bigger. No, because I like it to look more of like a smoky. Yeah, see, that's too fluffy. Oh, I dented my fingers in it. My nails. I just messed up my shadows. So I'm gonna go in with this one first, and then with the 4 first, and then with the 5. With the 3 and then the 4. I'm all over the place. You know what? I'll just mix them together. Just like that. So now I'll move on to. Oh, I don't have a bronzer. I sure don't have a bronzer. I'm gonna go with blush. This is Wet n Wild. I wanted to keep it Wet n Wild, so I'm gonna take the Wet Shady Bitches bronzer. My baby broke it, so that's why it looks like that. And I'm going to be grabbing this Real Techniques brush. I remember these were my My first brushes ever to purchase. And I got them because I got it right now. I got it to use this because they're pink. It was pink, so that's why I got it. Just to warm up the face a little bit. I don't like to go in with contour. I just bronze a little bit. Okay, and then I'll be grabbing that one blush. It's a new blush as well. It's the Love limited edition Pearlescent Pink. Pearlescent Pink. That's the shade. That's how it looks like. It's the kind of blushes I like. Perfect. And this is Be Beautiful, Be You by Farrah. Brushes. I don't know. I received this in on one of my BoxyCharms. Yeah, I've been with BoxyCharm, purchasing BoxyCharm for a long time now. I think it's a good. And for highlight, I'm gonna be grabbing this brush, the Alexi brush. It's like a foundation brush, but it's really soft. And this is a repurchase for me. I had this highlight a long time ago, and I really like it. And I don't know why I didn't repurchase it right after finishing my first. But it's a great highlight that I absolutely love. And then again, you have to go, you have to start by applying a little bit. Because again, this highlight is really intense. I like this brush for highlight. It's extremely soft. I wanted to get the new Wet n Wild eyebrow eyebrow setting for. I wanted to pick up the eyebrow gel to set my eyebrows, but they didn't have it in stores, and I forgot to purchase it online. And when I wanted to film my video, I was like, oh, I don't have it. Forgot. So now I'll be using the new Wet n Wild Big Papa mascara. I love the packaging. It is so beautiful. So beautiful. I'll go ahead and add it to one eye, and then I'll add it to the other just to see the difference. Oh, this is how the spoolie looks. Oh, I like these kind of brushes. It has like a skinny middle, kind of like an hourglass. If you guys hear a bell, it's my new puppy. I wanted to show you guys in my BoxyCharm video, but I'll show you here. And I forgot to show you, but I'm showing you here today. So this is how the mascara looks. No mascara. It's cute, isn't it? It's good. I think it worked better for me I think it worked better for me than the one on elf one. My favorite YouTuber here, her name is Juicy Jazz. She always raves about it, but I just didn't think that it was the best for me. Now I'm gonna give it another shot just because of her. I'm gonna try it again and see if I like it. So that's one quote of mascara, and then right now when I add my lipstick, I'll add with a second coat. So for lipstick, I'll be using the matte. I don't think this is new, but it's new to me. And it's in the shade Macchiatos. No, Macalicious. Macalicious. I think it's too dark. Oh, it's like a... Okay, so I'll give it another shot without that lip balm. I lost it. So this is how it looks like. I didn't even swatch it for you guys. Yeah, it's like a... It looks different on the... Well, not really. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's cute. It's very hard to apply. And I don't think it looks good with the eyes. It's kind of throwing me off. But I wanted to show you. It's a cute color. I'm using lip liner, and it goes perfect with my eyes. I'm gonna swatch it right here. That's how it looks like. It's this one. So I have this lip gloss from Wet n Wild. I think it would complement the lipstick really good, but I don't think this is the shade. The color that I was trying to go for my lips, but it will complement that lipstick really good. But I also have this other shade. Yeah, if I find it. It's... So the first one I showed you is Setter Later. Setter Later. And then this one is Sand Nudes. And this is the one I'm going. And then I'll retouch with this lip liner. I broke the tip. Oh my god. Look at that. I was going too hard. No, I know. I'm going in with the second layer of mascara. I like for it to get dry first, completely dry, and then add a second layer. Oh yeah, that's really good. It looks really good. Oops, I hit my lip. This is 2 layers of mascara. Now I'm gonna wait for it to get kind of dry so I can like curl them a little bit with my hands. I love Sarah did that and I was shocked because I do the same thing. Okay, so I was going to set my face and I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Finny matte spray. This is a really good spray. Reminds me so much of the Fix Plus from MAC. And I'll be using my little fan. My thing came off. I'll be using my little fan. Just like that. And then I go in with my sponge. And like blend everything back in to get rid of any harsh lines. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with just like that. I really enjoyed this mascara. It was really nice, really nice. Highly recommend. I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. And as I promised, I said I would show you my baby. And this is Canelo, which translates to cinnamon. He is 3 months old and he is a Maltese poodle. He's so cute. So yeah, so I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe and like